The only rookie that has, I think, maybe even exceeded the expectations a little bit is Emeka Egbuka for the Buccaneers.
Oh, for sure.
He's come on to his role and he's stepped into that
Well, Baker
Buccaneers
Mayfield,
offense.
before the season even started, Emeka Egbuka is a dog. I don't know how much else he could prove that with what else he's done now, especially with Mike Evans being hurt.
Mhm.
Now his role is going to be even more elevated. And they play the Eagles on a really highly anticipated matchup in the NFC.
Go Bucks.
So please, yes, Bucks,
Please.
please beat the Eagles. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Overtime Cards podcast. I'm Tate.
I'm Dawson.
And today we're going to be talking about the NFL. Just kicked off through 3 weeks. And we actually have Donruss football that we're going to open from Hobby. We got 2 packs for me, 2 packs for Doss. So hopefully we're downtown hunting. Haven't ever pulled a downtown.
Jeez.
Haven't ever pulled an uptown. The downtowns are the more of the old school style, though, which I like.
Yeah, uptowns are new.
So, yeah, I guess I'll open it first. This one feels pretty thick, but if we pull a downtown, who do you think it is?
I'm going to go
Big
Ashton
prediction.
Genty.
Genty? Okay, I don't have it here. I have that rookie stars Red Brock Bowers, not numbered. That's kind of a hit, I guess. Nick Warrior, Ty Johnson. We got Fred Warner on the Action All Pros. Cool card. And then Tyler Warren. There we go. Tyler Warren on the Rated Rookie Retro. And I think we end with base. So no downtown for me there. Tyler Warren, though, pretty damn good so far for the Colts. I think he's leading the league in receiving yards for rookies as a tight end.
Tony Dorsett. Tush push hurts.
Oh, ban the tush push. Ban
Crazy people. Rated rookie Ollie Gordon to 99.
That's 99. Damn.
Pretty cool.
There we go. Ollie Gordon stole my
Xavier
first
McKinney.
touchdown prop
Wow.
on last Thursday night.
Fred Warner. Elite Series something. Nick Bosa. Unfortunately, just towards ACL.
Yeah, that unfortunate.
Unfortunate, man. Champ is here. Dallas Goedert. Ooh. And Max Crosby and Trevor Lawrence to end it out.
All right. My last chance to pull a downtown. This one was the more thick one and no color here. Ouch. Calvin Johnson. We got Michael Wilson on the red print, I guess. Mason Graham on the rookie. Mike Gesicki, Brian Burns, Patrick Mahomes on the Gridiron Kings. That canvas kind of look to that card, which is cool. And then you got Eric Allen, Jalen McMillan, and Javonte Williams. So not great packs for me, but we're ripping, so it's fun, I guess. But
One time, man.
we got no downtown.
Bo Nix. Monra. Graham Mertz.
Yep, he played at Wisconsin, then he transferred to Florida.
Bryce Young.
Remember when Bryson Barnes had that long throw on the first
Aaron
play to Money
Williams.
Parks when they played
yeah.
Florida at home? He was their quarterback for Florida.
Dominators. Chris Godwin. Throwback Amarian Hampton rated rookie.
They have more inserts, I feel like, in this year's.
Dan
Bomb
Marino,
Squad.
Bomb Squad. And to end it out, Andrew Van Ginkel and Victor Cruz. I
So
win.
no downtown. He gets the numbered card, dyed cut. Ollie Gordon, at least it's a rookie that's actually doing stuff in the NFL this season.
No.
So talking about rookies, we talked about this class way before when me and you just did it, but this class is definitely not one that's hyped up too much, especially in the card world. There's no Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, even JJ
quarterbacks,
McCarthy.
really.
Like some people in the card market consider JJ to be in this class because he didn't get to play last year and he's already hurt again. And I don't get the hype around JJ McCarthy. I personally never did. And he has not looked good up until this point. His
He's
card
played
market is
He's
way
played
down.
one good quarter of football out of 8.
It's not looking great for the JJ McCarthy believers. I think Chauncey is a big believer in JJ McCarthy.
Yeah,
So
it's Chauncey.
Chauncey not looking too good there. Caleb Williams, I guess, did have his best game of his career against maybe the worst defense. But getting to the rookies this year, like we said, Dawson pulled Ollie Gordon. He's actually been, I mean, if he would have came out a year prior, he would have been the top running back to come out of the class. And Amarian Hampton's with Najee Harris getting hurt.
Yeah, he sold me in fantasy, guys. I traded him And week 2, he got outsnapped by the veteran back Najee Harris. And in week 3, Najee Harris tears his Achilles very gruesomely.
Second time he's done that, I believe,
Yeah,
in his
so-
career. So that
Not good
sucks.
that I gave up on Amari in Hampton, but his week 1 and week 2 are really unfortunate. I kind of gave up on him when in week 2 they gave it to him 3 times on the one. He couldn't get in the end zone. So when you're a running back, it's kind of your job.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do it, so I gave up on him.
Talking about the first overall pick, Cam Ward. Not many influx in his card market, and he's not a good fantasy quarterback. He's just the Titans are bad, and I actually had them as my sleeper team, kind of, to be maybe okay with Calvin Ridley. Io Maynor from Stanford,
yeah.
he's been a good piece
Mhm.
to that offense, but here in the shop, there's just been literally
motion.
zero talks about Cam Ward or really any rookie. Like they're all just collecting. They're going to continue to collect Jaden, and they're just waiting for Caleb to take off or to see if Bo falls. Jaden's market's dropped because he hasn't played, but whenever you start talking about, and I'm sure you've seen it just with us talk about it here, when you talk about this year's class, it just reverts to last year's class.
Yeah.
Because it was so much better.
I won't even lie. The only highlight I've seen of the Titans so far, and I will give him credit for, was Cam Ward's first career touchdown pass. It was a pretty dope play. He rolled out,
Rolled all the way to his right.
rolled all the way to
cross
right,
field.
came back, and then threw it crossbody and just actually threw a lofting dot all the way in the back left of the end zone almost.
And that was too Alec Io Maynor, the guy that
it was a great
talked
play.
about.
I mean,
Yeah.
they still lost the game, but good play.
But Ashton Genty, I know you've had some rough things with him with fantasy, and a lot of this is going to be fantasy related too. Just because this class is disappointed, especially Travis Hunter. We'll get on him.
Let me
in a
speak
minute.
on Genty because I have him on my fantasy team, and he is really underperformed on the value he had in fantasy. But it doesn't help when you get the ball and all you're getting hit 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage before you even get to look where you want to go.
I
Their
think
offensive
his-
line is awful.
especially with him just playing the Commanders and the Raiders, and that wasn't a close game. We had Marcus Mariota playing. His average, as soon as he gets the ball, receives the ball from the quarterback, I think he's averaging 0.2 yards before contact. So he's not even getting
it's
to the line of
brutal.
scrimmage before he gets the ball, and he still breaks a ton of tackles, but he gains 1-2 yards or no gain.
That's how his games go. He'll do 3 carries for -1 yards, 2 yards, and no gain, and then all of a sudden he'll run one for 13 yards, and then he won't do that again for another 6 carries.
But we saw what he did at Boise State, and some people are going to say, oh, he played at Boise State. Watch the game against Penn State in the Fiesta Bowl. I mean, he's going to be really good. They just need to upgrade that offensive line. And then another rookie that I mentioned, Travis Hunter, just not – I don't know what you would say about his card market either, but Travis Hunter's – there's just no one that is rising as rapidly as, like I said, Jaden Daniels or Bo Nix did.
The only rookie that has, I think, maybe even exceeded the expectations a little bit is Emeka Egbuka for the Buccaneers.
Oh, for sure.
He's come on to his role, and he's stepped into that
Well, Baker
Buccaneers
Mayfield,
offense.
before the season even started, Emeka Egbuka is a dog. I don't know how much else he could prove that with what else he's done now, especially with Mike Evans being hurt.
Mhm.
Now his role is going to be even
hamstring.
more elevated. And they play the Eagles on a really highly anticipated
Go
matchup
ple-
in the NFC.
Go Bucks.
So please, yes, Bucks,
Please.
please beat the Eagles.
And then there's one rookie I want to talk about because he's gold and he's on my team. I mean, he hasn't been what I thought he'd be for the first 3 weeks. He did have his best career game last week against the Browns in a really, really tough loss for the Packers. But
Led by
Jaden Reed,
Jordan Love.
yeah, Jaden Reed broke his collarbone week 2 against the Commanders. So
On a play that didn't even count, which is tough.
which was a super dot by Jordan Love.
It was a great throw.
But I think that'll make Matthew Golden's market and kind of just
Well,
Get
he's
him
going to
into-
take off because there's always receivers that go down, like Christian Watson hasn't
Yeah,
played a game
exactly.
yet. Romeo Dobbs usually has.
he'll get it. If this is the week that Matthew Golden's going to break out, it'll be this week against that Swiss cheese defense of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I
Their
mean,
secondary
especially
is
for his
awful.
card market, you want it to do it on prime time on Sunday night. I can't think of a better way to do
Secondary.
it. And then Micah obviously is gonna wreak havoc against
he's gonna
that
have
with no CD too.
I'm gonna say it's scripted, and the Cowboys are gonna have a chance to go and score a touchdown to not win the game, to tie the game, and it's gonna be like a fourth and more than 10, and Mike is just gonna come untouched and sack Dak Prescott. Probably not untouched, but that's the script writer's cooked.
Yeah, I can see it honestly. I mean, Micah Yeah, he terrorized the Commanders in a Cowboys uniform and in a Packers uniform. So I
That's
know all
pain.
about Micah. I'll talk about my guy, I guess, Bill. Look, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He had so much hype. His card market is nowhere near as hype in fantasy. I haven't even seen a Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt card come into the shop. But hopefully, with Austin Eckler being out, he tore his Achilles as well
Oh yeah,
against the Packers.
I fell for him.
Just an injury-riddled night on Thursday. But I hope Bill is able to, evolve in his role with RB1 on the Commanders, because that's something we need to be able to run the ball more than last year. We traded Brian Robinson away. So that's another rookie that you can keep your eye on. I still don't understand why the Chiefs aren't playing Jalen Royals. They don't have Xavier Worthy, and Travis Kelce is nothing what he used to be. I mean, he's still good, but he's washed. He's on the borderline of washed. I hope Jalen Royals is able to see some action, because the Chiefs are in a lot of primetime games. His car market can rise a lot, especially here in Utah. So that's another play I'm looking forward to.
I want to talk about one more player from last draft class, Michael Penix Jr. He's really underperformed too, kind of like JJ McCarthy, but maybe even a little worse. They got 30-0 by the Carolina Panthers, and they
Shut
didn't
out in the NFL.
Yeah, and they didn't even cross the Panthers 30-yard line the entire game. And then he got benched for Kirk Cousins, so you know it's bad.
I don't feel bad, but when you have a backup like Kirk Cousins, where he's capable,
Come on, bro.
It's just
hand the ball off to Bijan Robinson every play.
I mean, Bijan's a dog. Hopefully he's not too much
Every
of a dog.
play.
Hopefully he's not too much of a dog this week.
One game me and Tay are super excited to watch this weekend, Sunday night prime time. I kind of hinted at it already with Matthew Golden, but the Matthew Golden breakout and Micah Parsons revenge game in Dallas prime time. What are your takes on that game?
Might be a bloodbath in Jerry world. The thing that I'll just go back to the Micah Parsons trade real quick. Jerry said he didn't want to trade to an in-division rival, right? Who's the biggest out-of-division rival for the Cowboys? The Packers.
He traded Micah Parsons to a team that has more playoff wins in their own stadium than their own team.
So, I mean, this is going to be highly anticipated. I think Matthew Golden could just terrorize that secondary. And I hope he does, honestly, because I like Matthew Golden. But, yeah, I mean, the Cowboys were without CeeDee Lamb. They have George Pickens, which he's looking to get paid. So I guess this is no better way to step up than against one of the best defenses in the NFL. But, I think Josh Jacobs could have a field day too. I mean, they have Kenny Clark.
The Cowboys have been good against the run so far this year. I mean, thank God, because that's what Jerry wanted, right?
Right.
Because Kenny
that's why they
Clark
trade Micah, I guess.
I forgot about that. The Cowboys do have some injuries. They're out CeeDee Lamb. They're out Tyler Booker. And then
Deron Bland, their corner's out too.
And then also another corner, Trayvon Diggs, hasn't practiced back-to-back days with a knee injury. So I guess we'll see. Go. Yeah, I mean, even if he is, I'm not too worried about him.
And we kind of talked about it when we talked about the schedule release, but Ravens, Chiefs, always a good one this
game,
week.
Yeah,
we talked about
Bucks,
it.
Eagles,
Bucks. That's a huge game. And then looking ahead to next week, the Broncos and Eagles. The Eagles are always going to have good games. Their schedule's hard, but yeah, there's a lot of highly anticipated matchups, especially for your team, like my team. Chiefs play the Commanders on Monday night in a couple weeks. We play the Chargers, which they're playing really well. So there's a lot of games to look forward to and to see how that affects our card markets, especially with last year's class, like we've talked about a lot. So
also just remember, it's the NFL, anything can happen too. So I was gonna say, just because you're excited for one game and you think an outcome's gonna happen, it doesn't. Week 3.
I mean, no one thought the Browns were gonna beat the Packers.
Yeah, you didn't have to go there, man.
And that's just the obvious one, I guess. And the Falcons and Panthers, I guess, 30-0.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into the podcast. Make sure you guys go subscribe and like this episode and turn on the post notifications so you guys can be aware of anytime we post a short or another episode. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.